What's up everybody, how are you all doing? Welcome to my video, welcome to my vlog. This is only Mawira. Yeah, I'm from Africa, I'm from East Africa in a country called Kenya, and I'm starting the video while I'm walking backwards like an animal we call jembere. Actually, it's I have never seen that animal, but in our local language it's called jembere. Jembere. Yeah, I'm here, and this is another plant that I always love because it's a medicinal plant. It's called amokindori. Hey, I don't know why I feel like laughing today. So you see, it's a liquid in it here. So when you're hurt, you can always apply this liquid on your wound and it stops bleeding instantly. Secondly, the fruits or the seeds from this plant, they are said like to be a plant that you can always make to make oil, especially like they somehow people make some fuel oil from this plant here. So this is another plant that is also almost near to a castor plant oil, you know? Yeah. So welcome to my today video, and I look like I'm in the village because of the road. Look at the state of the road. So this vehicle, it has to go the way it is going because of this, the state of the road. But it's better to have this than to have the road that is not marammed. So this one is better because even when it rains, you can still, the road is still passable. Yeah. And then our neighbor here, I see they have a very beautiful fence that is from Kaiapo plant, and this plant also has some fruits that people eat, and but for personally I stopped eating them after one day. They messed me up. I took them and they show me something they call shege. In Nigeria you say shege. I will show you shege. When someone tells you like I'll show you shege, means like problem. So it has been that way. I no longer eat them. But somehow I also hear people say like the fruits from this plant, they used to make some beer, some local beer. Secondly, the thorn from this plant, these thorns that you see here, they are very dangerous. I'm told that if you get when it injects you and then the juice from the thorn get into contact with your body or your blood, somehow you can even lose your leg or your hand depending on where you have been injected with it. So it's a very dangerous plant. The thorns from this plant, they're not that friendly, so you have to be very careful. Yep. So guys, I hope you enjoying, and I welcome you today to an amazing video that is gonna be interesting because I am taking you to one of the Kenyan finest town. Yeah, we are going to one of the Kenyan's finest town to know more about it. So stay tuned so that we can know which town we are going. It's gonna be interesting, I'm telling you, because we cannot talk about Kenya without talking the history of Kenya. And the history of Kenya makes Kenya to stand out, and it's the one that makes whatever we have in this country nowadays to be a remarkable state in the entire world. So I urge you to subscribe, to comment, and also to share, because it's gonna be an amazing vlog. Yeah, so I decided to use this route. I have never used this one before. It's my first time to come to walk on this road. It's my first time, and I'm also gonna be using a different route rather than the one that we know. You can see this is a business, someone's shop, just paper. So these are the residential homes here in Kenya. You rent them out. That's a pub. Life here seems to be very simple. So in Kenya, you'll stay according to let me just use this word. Where you live is going to determine the depth of your pocket. The richer you are, the more you'll find yourself in prime places, or we call them high-end places. So if you happen to find yourself in one of the high-end places like Runda, Karen, those places, those are very expensive places that you can even pay like 2,000 or even 3,000 USD per month. But here you can pay up to $200 and stuff, depending on the location that where you are. So that one is one of the things that makes, you know, different life levels will always, your money is gonna put you where you belong. Let me use that word. Though sometimes people who have money also come to hide themselves in such areas so that they can be able now to save enough money to go buy their own land and build their houses. Yeah, so it's not necessarily like when you stay in such areas, it doesn't mean like you're that broke. No, some people take the advantage. You come, you have a saving plan, maybe about 5 years saving plan. After that, you're able now to buy yourself a piece of land. You go and build your own houses, and then you move out. But at the same time, there's some nice apartment around these areas also that you still feel you live comfortably. Yeah. Alright guys, so let's keep on going, and I'll see you in a minute guys. So I'm gonna be using a different route, and I'm sure it's gonna be quite long, but it's worth the take. So keep on enjoying the video. Remember to subscribe, to comment, and also I want to say thank you so much to everybody who has been, you know, following up even when I've been absent. I know I've been missing in action for quite some days, but I'm still fine. I've been working on something that is gonna come out. It's not like it's something I want to take. I've taken my time with it. It's a nice project, so I don't want to serve it when it is in a hurry. So I prefer to take it slow, and because I'm able to fix this fast, let's do this guys. We are in a small matatu. It's a mini matatu. It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 7-seater matatu. But on a normal day, you can even carry 12 people. Lucky enough, I am all alone. Guys, you pray for me I get my own car. You see the problem that I'm having? I am this tall, not even my head. I am that tall that I am even touching the roof of the vehicle, so I have to go bending these things. So you pray for me to get my own car. You shall get a car. Get a car. Ouch. So it's empty. I don't know where the last stop for this car, but I'm gonna light it to the last because I have a long way to go. They are coming from that way. So when you come to Kenya, this is gonna be a mode of transport. Behind here, in Nigeria they call them keke. Yeah. But in English it's called a rickshaw. In Nigeria they call it keke. Here we call them tuk-tuk. This one. So I'm gonna be singing a minute because I want us to, where we're going it's a secret until we get there. So stay tuned to know about this place, because it's an interesting place. It's a good place, it's a nice place, you know, with a lot of history in it, nice experiences, nice scenes that you can see there from there. We're gonna be seeing from there. Yes, it's a good day guys. It's a very, very good day, and I feel blessed. So let's enjoy today's blessings together. I got off the matatu that was a mini one, a small one. So I'm here. I'm gonna be waiting to see if I'm gonna be lucky to get another one, because if I happen to use a motorbike to go where I want to go, I'll have I'll have to spend a lot of money, which is not fair. So one of the secret or one of the main thing when you're doing the videos, we try to maximize the time and spend less money. For today, my budget of the day is spending like $7 only, and so far I spent of 20 cents. That is about 20 Kenyan shilling. So I'll try to spend less, even if it's just $7. I'll try to spend less than that. So I'm gonna be waiting for another one to see if I'm gonna be able to get one that is headed this way, because I have to go then catch another matatu now to take me to the main area where we are going. So we hope to get one soon, because lately this road is very busy, and also it's going to be my first time to use this route going to where we are going, because I have only used it once as I was going somewhere else, but today I'm gonna be using it again going somewhere else. So I hope to get one as soon as possible, or even if you happen to get a motorbike, you should be able to charge us a fair price, not out of money.
Nilikuwa natafuta rafiki wa kweli wa kudumu kwa hali zote. Nilikuwa natafuta rafiki wa kweli wa kudumu kwa hali zote. Wote niliopata hawakuwa kweli, wote niliopata walikuwa feki. Mashida yaliponikumba wakanitoroka, kipindi mimi nateseka sikuwaona, ila Yesu hukuniwacha, ila Yesu ukanibeba. Yesu wewe ni rafiki, rafiki wa kweli ni wewe. Yesu wewe ni rafiki, rafiki wa dhati ni wewe. Yesu wewe ni rafiki, rafiki wa kweli ni wewe. Yesu wewe ni rafiki, rafiki wa dhati ni wewe. Madire makwa mothe ukeninera, merigo yako yothe ukejaura. Madire makwa mothe ukeninera, merigo yako yothe ukejaura. Nidare muhunyoku ugithabia wega, ukihakariri waku gegaga.
Guys, I haven't gotten to my destination yet, and I remember the last time that we were recording, we were looking for a motorbike. So I got some lift from somebody, and so I was dropped somewhere. So now it's very hot, the sun is burning. I see it's very hot, extremely hot, and my glasses got worn out. So I'll be needing to have some new glasses. Yeah, but we have to work anyway. So I'll be boarding another matatu now to our destination, so that we can go and have an experience of a few minutes in that place that we're going. Stay tuned, guys. So at the moment I'm in a place called Bypass. Funny thing, I'm sweating. And I'm sweating because I'm having this sweater on and I can't take it off because I only have a vest inside. So I'll have to survive the way it is. So I'll be crossing over to the other side to go and try get now a matatu. So that now we can get to where we are going. And I'm looking forward to making this video as interesting as possible. So the vehicles that are going to Nairobi, they're going that way. The ones that are going to my home village, they're going this way. So I'm gonna be picking down that is going this way because that's more where our area of interest is. So I'm gonna be waiting for matatu here. That is the beauty of Kenya. You can just pick a matatu from anywhere, anytime. Maybe it be at night, anytime. No. So we have to go somewhere down there and wait for one. And for me, my joy or my happiness is to get at least a minibus. So when I get a minibus, at least it's gonna be good for me because of my height and comfortability. Asante. So those are the tout. They have to come and ask you where you are going, so that they can try to convince you to get to the matatu. So I have to wait for a bus, at least a bus. I'm sure a bus is going to be more comfortable. The one that is coming over here. Let me try and guess this one. Actually, there are two. I hope I get to one of them. This one is empty. This one is kind of empty, so let me try this alternative. This one is going to take time before it gets full. It's nice and comfortable. Thika. So that one is not going where I'm going. So let me wait for one that is going where I'm going, guys. So how come this one, the late is empty and the wait until it is full? This one is kind of comfortable, even though it's empty. So from here to where I'm going, I'm gonna be paying $50. And I'm waiting for you guys to make a guess of where I'm going. We're going somewhere nice. Apparently these guys. Guys, welcome to this side of the town. This is where we were coming from. This is where we were coming to. This is Thika town, and it's evening time. I happened to get here late. It's 5. Someone is being rushed to the hospital there. So I happen to have come here when it is late, simply because there was so much traffic along the road. But anyway, we say never say never. We're here finally, and this is Thika town. We're gonna be exploring here for the shortest time that we're gonna be here. But actually, 1 day or 1 hour, 2 hours is not enough to to tour around this town, all of it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna highlight a few things about this town that we are in today. And to start with, I'll be crossing over to show you something that is very unique, something that not so many people are still doing it, but it's still happening here in this town. This is Thika town. Actually, let me show you the name Thika, how the name Thika is spelled. This is Thika. Thika. So the name Thika happens to come from one of the biggest communities in Kenya. It's called the Kikuyu community. And actually the name Thika means Bari. At the same time, the name also happened to have come from a Maasai community, which means by the name Sika, which means grow away. So, because a long time ago, this town during colonial era, it was inhabited by the Maasai and the Kikuyu community, and it also was started as a business center. So I'm gonna be crossing over. I want to show you something very unique about this city. It's evening time, so the traffic is very heavy. Movement is a lot. And we shall try to do as much as we can. It's evening time. I got here at 5. So with the little time that we have, we shall try to do our best. So one of the main things that we're gonna notice about Kenya is the different mode of transport. We have the motorbike, we have the tuk-tuk or rickshaw, we have the matatu, we have the minibus, we have the big bus, we have taxi. This is what I'm talking about when I say about tuk-tuk. But here is a special one. We have this Black Mama bicycle. We're gonna be riding on one. This is one of the oldest means of transport, and these bikes are very affordable. So they have been made in such a way your seat is gonna be very much comfortable. So you're gonna be having a ride on this bike, and it's gonna take us around as we tour around. Niaje? Na mbona patia ride maka pale chini mali kuna ile sign ya mananasi. So this bike, you see it has a bell. So when he wants to hoot, he has to do like this. So it produces a noise or a sound as it's gonna be cycling. So I'm gonna be hopping on this one. And Jamaican people, you can see your color is well represented here. So let's go. This is Thika, the experience that many people never experience nowadays. If you happen to be born in the year 2000, you may not have experienced this when you are growing up as a kid. But for me, when I was growing up, this was one of the main things or one of the major transport. Motorbikes were not there, but the bikes were there. And actually, back in the days, the seats were not as made as comfortable as they are right now. Another thing, why these bikes are still there, Thika is one of the towns that is so much vibrant at the moment. There are so many students, so many institutions are here. So transport is very much affordable because with this one you can pay as low as that Kenyan shillings sometimes. A distance that a bike can charge you 50 Kenyan shilling. So this is how it happens, guys. So when you come to Kenya, make sure you come and experience a bicycle ride. I don't know if in your country you have this one, but actually my people from Jamaica, tell me if you have this kind of experience in your country. So we are traversing. These are the trails. Actually it's a normal bike, it's a normal bicycle. It's not like it has been converted now to a transport system. here in Thika town, and we shall be walking around. We shall be able to know more about this town, how it came about to be, major spots in this town, and some of the main reasons why this town happens to stand out. I'm going to show you right now as we're going down here, where we are going right now. As we have some new buildings coming up. That's a bear. And I'm gonna be asking him how much he's gonna charge me. Alright guys, that was my ride. So how much are you gonna charge me for that ride from where to here? So guys, actually from where we took our bike to here, it's charging me that Kenyan shilling, which is less than $50 actually. So you can see transport system in this town is quite affordable due to availability of these bicycles. So umefanya biashara for how long? Fifth year. He's been doing this business for 5 years. Now this is his fifth year, you can imagine. So do you face a lot of competition between you and the motorbike guys?
We have a competition.
So what do you think, like ni sababu gani nafikiria mtu anachagua kuja chukue bike kuliko chukue motorbike?
Bicycle iko sawa. Bado ni cheap.
Guys, this is like a number. This is one of the reasons why people choose to take bicycle over motorbikes. It's because for them they are very much affordable. But this one is atengeneza pesa kama ngapi hivi?
700 to 800.
Wow, so it's a good business. So per day you can make actually to $7, actually to up to $9. You can imagine, Martin minor. So you can imagine, with just a bicycle, the only thing that he's using is his energy, no fuel, no nothing. Asante.
Wow.
Guys, it's gone, just like that. Alright guys, I took that just to have an experience of, to show you the experience of whatever you're talking about, the transport system in this town. It's called Thika town. So I want us to cross over to go to this other side here of the roundabout, because there's something that I want to show you. I hope nobody's gonna ask me when I get inside here. Yeah, this is a beautiful garden that needs a little bit of maintenance. Guys, welcome to Thika town, a city of pineapple. Now you can see this is a pineapple signature, or a pineapple monument. So this town, or Thika town, is known to be the home of pineapples, simply because one of the biggest pineapple farming farm is located here. It's called the Del Monte. Across there, I don't know if you can be able to see, there's some vehicles which are passing over there. There are some pineapples which have been planted there. If you happen to go down this way, you shall see a pineapple depot somewhere. They have even a shop somewhere along the road. So this town, or Thika town, this is one of the major anchoring activity that makes this town to still grow and also to remain vibrant, is the pineapple farming. We shall be getting to the market to try and taste the pineapples that are farmed around this place. And actually the pineapples from here, they are very sweet and very much natural. And also they used to make some juice. There's a company here, it's called the Del Monte, that has leased land that I also over here, like they say, like it was leased for 999 years by our first president. I don't know how true it is, but they say like that land will never come back to our country, because the years that the land was leased, they are ridiculous. It's a ridiculous number. Imagine you leasing your land for 999 years. How sure are you gonna live for those years? So unless now our future generation to come and fight for that, if it is true what they say about it, unless our generation come to fight for it, anyway, we may end up not even receiving that land back. but it's a very big tract of land that they farm a lot of pineapples, and then they blend the juice from here, and then the juice is also sold locally and also internationally. At the same time, they're able to farm some pineapples that are able even to be transported outside or to be exported from here. I know some of them, they are transported when they are canned. So I want us to cross over to the other side. Okay. We're crossing to the other side. See, they have Thika house. I don't know what they deal with, but I guess it's all about Kenya Revenue Authority, all about tax collection. Yes. So it's evening time, that's why you can see there is a lot of movement. Even during the day, this town is always like that. It's a vibrant town with a lot of activities happening, movement, here and there. And also, it's also an industrial town. It hosts one of the major car producing. Actually, there's an industry which deals with car assembling here, somewhere down. So let's tour this town and see what Thika has to offer us. Please subscribe, comment, share. I know we don't have much time because it's late. I got here late simply because I was when I was coming, there was so much traffic, so I ended up being delayed, and that's the beauty. Now that's another challenge. When you're planning to go somewhere, transport is always something that always bothers us. When we are creating videos, when you're traveling, for us, transport and accommodation is one of the major challenges that we always face. But sometimes we are lucky to get some good transport. But a day like today, since I'm within this Nairobi locality, transport is something else. Guys, behind me there are some sex workers. Yeah, it happens in every city. So we are going to the market to go and get some pineapples, as I'm giving you a brief story about this town. So this town, it is the way it is. Very busy. Not all buildings. Actually, that's one of the major things that I noted about this town. It doesn't have tall building. Tall building. I don't know. This is the tallest building that I have ever seen. This is the only tallest building that I know. All others, they're just at a standard level. Actually, I'm trying to get to the market. So guys, we're going to be getting to the market. It's just ahead of us to go and try to get, we're going to try to see what we can get from there. Maybe a pineapple, but here they deal with plenty of fruits, because this town itself, the surrounding area, support farming because of its fertility. The land is so fertile in this area. So we're going to be getting inside to go and get some fruits. See, business. So we're getting in. We're going to be getting into the market. Though this is not the major market, this is just a bus stop or a stage. We call them stage here. You can see this is what is welcoming us here, pineapples. But I want somewhere where we have some good. We have some good. So guys, we are here. We're gonna be testing some pineapples from here. How are you? Good evening. So a quick one. I'm gonna buy a pineapple. So you guys, you get pineapples from within, from Thika, right? she's not talking to me and she expects me to buy from her. Anyway, it's okay. Okay. Mambo? Unauzaje mananasi? So guys, these are pineapples. I want this one.
This one?
Yeah, these are freshly sliced pineapples. And then we're being served that. So, and you can see the others here. So when I tell you like this town is a home for pineapples. So, and they actually locally farmed and sold. Very juicy actually. You see, it's even dripping off my fingers. Very juicy. So I'm gonna eat that one and eat another one that I've seen some. This is great. So I'm gonna be paying. 07? Lipa na M-Pesa. What's your data? 749, 952. $20 Kenya shilling. Then you put your M-Pesa PIN number. Then you say okay. And then you wait for the message. Hana. And you say 1. Just like that. I paid. Nakuja. So there's another that I've seen. I want us to test this one like so yellow. Remember here? I want us to test this one. Niaje? Soko yangu inakuanga wapi? Soko ya Thika inakuanga wapi? Huko. Look at these guys. So juicy, man. Natural. Everything you see here is natural, guys. I just felt so refreshed, guys. What now? Seven? Huh? 6? 8, 9, 4, 4, 3. Someone, thank you. So guys, we paid for the pineapple, just goes for 20 Kenya shilling, and so it's very juicy, as you can see, like the juice itself dripping down. All this you see here, these are natural. Nothing is artificial, just natural food that you can see here, and they are very much affordable actually. If you happen to come to Kenya with 100, 200. You can get a very nice pineapple that is very juicy and very natural. That's gonna give you some good juice. That is about $1 actually. With $1, half a dollar, you can still get a full pineapple. So we are going to the other side. There's something that I want to show you guys. So you can see this Everything that you see being sold on this street, everything is just natural, organic. Everything is organic here, guys. I just felt so refreshed after taking that pineapple. So, some cassava. You know, I'm trying to hurry up to walk around the town because we cannot manage to go to the industrial park, industrial side, because we have some industries that operate within this town. We have one of them, it's called Bidco. It deals with the production of soap and cooking oil, a lot of stuff down there. Then we have another one that deals with the production of iron sheets. And then, as I told you guys, we also have a car assembly industry here in this town. And actually, Thika town grew as known to be an industrial town. One of the big ones that is known to be coming from here is called the KCI, Kenya Coaches Institute, that deals with purely car assembling. They are down there. It's only like we came here late because of transport. Next time I'll try to come early so that I can be able to get some good view of the other industrial part of Thika town. But for today, we're just gonna be walking and touring around this town, see how the structural side of it and also the business side of it. And you can see people are just doing some small business, from small business to big business. You know? No. Some Irish potatoes. But as I always say, I don't think like Kenya we have proper Irish potatoes, because if I try to compare the Irish potatoes from Kenya and the Irish potato that I saw in South Africa or the Irish potato that I saw in Botswana, I think in Kenya we don't have the true Irish potatoes, because the ones that I saw in those countries they were more, actually they were looking Irish. For us, ours I don't think they are Irish. I'm trying also to get some. There's a spot where I bought myself some sunglasses last time I was here. I don't know if I can be able to trace the shop back. There's a certain famous monument that I'm trying to locate. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see it. This is Thika town, the home of pineapples. If you had that, if you could actually have bought one pineapple and carry it home. Okay, just wait. So we're going to this other side. I show you. It's not a big town, just a simple town. Okay. So this is the Thika People's Park. It's a public space. You can always walk in here and come and relax. You can see it's a public space, well maintained and very clean. And as you all know, like I love flowers. I have these beautiful flowers. See. Yeah, I love flowers, guys. And then I love the fact that they have, the bins. Not so many other places that you go, then you find they don't have a place to trash in. But here at least they have a trash bin at least. They save a lot of to make sure like, the park is clean. And if you get down, so you wanna go and read about this thing that is here, this monument. You will see when it was established, because this is one of the oldest monuments in this town. Let's go and read it. in loving memory of Walter Cox of Vesta and Kalamu. So who was he? Let's get ChatGPT is gonna tell us. Who was Walter Cox? Who was Walter Cox in Kenya? These are the stuff that I was talking about, guys. These people, they come, they lied. Now look at this guy saying like Dr. Mugumo. Then he has his number there. He says like he's treating mapenzi, biashara, kazi, kilichopotea, nguvu za kiume. So like he's trying to say like I can treat love, business, job, whatever been lost, and also shit. This is part of manhood. I don't know, how can you be able to treat such? How are you able to treat about love? I believe like love issue is supposed to be solved between the two lovers, not you coming in. So let's get to know about this guy. Walter Cox was a British settler and a coffee planter who played a significant role in the early development of Thika, Kenya. Born in Leicester, England in 1887, he arrived in Kenya in 1924 and established the Kalamu estate in Thika, where he cultivated coffee. He remained active in the region until his death in Nairobi, September 1952. Wow. Cox is often credited with contributing to the growth of Thika town, where we are right now. His legacy is commemorated by Kalamu Clock Tower. This one. Cox is often credited with contributing to the growth of Thika town, where we are right now, guys. His legacy is commemorated by Kalamu Clocks, the clock tower. This clock tower that you see here. Okay? And then located at the roundabout of Kwame Nkrumah Road in Thika. So this is the roundabout of the Kwame Nkrumah, who was also an African leader that's, he also did so much for African, which stands as a historical landmark associated with his contribution. He was married to Edna Millicent, who was born in 1890 and passed away in Thika in 1979. For visual exploration of Walter Cox's impact on Thika, you might find this video helpful. That video is unavailable. But anyway, so this tower that you see here is a dedication to one Walter Cox. He says like he was one of the contributors of the growth of this town, because Thika also, as I told you, like the soil around this town is very much favorable for the cultivation of farming. That is from coffee, tea, and also like as you see like the what do you call it, the pineapple farm that is here, that is Del Monte. So this is the landmark to commemorate him and remember him. So many people actually, I'm sure, so many people actually pass here and they don't know what this tower or this monument signifies. I'm lucky to have learned about it. So I was told like the market is somewhere down there. Let's go and try to see if we can be able to find the market, and then we see how it goes. We are in Thika town, guys, in Kiambu County. Actually, I forgot to say, as you know, Kenya is divided into 47 counties. One of them being Nairobi County, Mombasa County, Kitui County, Machakos County, Embu County, Kiambu County. Now, where we are right now, we're in a place called Kiambu County, and Thika town is the home of the official government offices for this county. It hosts the office of the governor, because each county is led by a governor. We are also now helped by a deputy governor. Then from the deputy governor, then we have a senator. Then from senator, then we have the congressmen, but here we call them the members of parliament, the MPs. Then from there we have another one who is now the woman representative. Then from there now we have the member of county assembly. So like a whole structure of Kenyan leadership is very long, and sometimes personally I just like we don't need so much leaders, because the more we have the leaders, the much money we spend on paying them, and at the end of the day they don't deliver service to the people of Kenya. All they do is just think about themselves, which is very wrong. So this town hosts the official offices for the leadership for the governor. And you can see the county government of Kiambu sub-county. So we are going to try to track the what do you call it, the market, and see how it looks like. Yeah, so Kiambu County is one of the biggest counties, the most populated county in Kenya. Yes. This county or this home is the most populated county with over 2 million people as per the last census. So we're in a very vital place. It's evening time, guys. Some like 7 years ago, some people dug, this is a bank actually. Some people dug a tunnel from this building and then went in and stole money from the bank. About 7 years ago. Yeah, it's about 7 years ago. And nobody was suspecting. So there's a bookshop that was just within this building, this one. So they used to dig a tunnel overnight, until they got to the ground level of the bank, and they stole the money. But anyway, something that you've not worked for, you'll never enjoy it, because they went out, they started flaunting with the money. One of the guys, the girlfriend, was spotted somewhere, and that's how the whole group was hunted down and they got caught. So they never even enjoyed the money. Personally, if I happen to get myself in such a situation, I'm not saying like I support stealing, but if I happen to find myself in the middle of a miraculous fortune, I'll go incognito, go far away. Hey, I'll surface after maybe 10 years, after you have even forgotten about me. So this town is very busy, very busy. That's our rickshaw. So we are going to get inside the market, find the market. Even though this one is also considered to be part of the market, but it is on the road side. I'm trying to imagine like we have now a good market, like the one that we saw when we went to the other side of Kikuyu town, which was also part of the Kiambu county. But for them, they had a very good market. But here, I don't think we have a good market, because inside here this is a stadium. So a stadium. So let's try and see things. Nice, it's evening time. Please remember to subscribe, comment. So when you happen to go this way, this road is going to take you to one of the biggest education or learning institution in Thika. It's called the Mount Kenya University. It's down there. And also Thika Technical School is also down there. So a lot of learning institutions are available in this town. As you can see, this area, you can see the kind of generation that is walking behind me. These are young men and young ladies that are majorly centered in this town because of the institution that we have here, the learning institution. So over here we have another building construction that is happening. They are calling it the Affordable House Program. that is pioneered by the president of this country. So I also like market is supposed to be on this side. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go beyond this area because I can't. So all I can see is like a stadium, these shops. I can't find no other place like they call the market here. So and the more I'm going this side is like the more I'm getting out of this town. Even though here they have this food center, this building that you see here, it just means service center. This is whereby you can come and get all governmental services that you need, from birth certificate, death certificate, all that is generated here in this building. So I guess you're gonna call it a day from this side because I don't think there's much happening on this other side here. Because this side looks more residential. Yeah, this side looks more residential. So maybe we try this and see what we're gonna get there. I love this. That's awesome. I love that. So next time we find ourselves in Thika, we'll try to go and look for the pineapple farm and also get some, some juice from the company somewhere down there, because right now it's late, guys. Also, the same time when we come next time, we should also try to go to the industrial side of this town so you can see what happened. As I told you guys, there's the car assembly that happens here in this town. Also, there's also some big learning institutions that are here. There's, very many garage, and very big ones. Yep. Yeah. So actually, guys, we are going back to where we came from. From where we are going back to where we were eating some pineapples. This way, I'm gonna come up and take my matatu back to Nairobi. But anyway, guys, I've tried my best. I have really tried my best because I got here late due to traffic. There was so much traffic on the road. At some point, I ended up even sleeping in the bus, which is not very much normal. It's normal for you to sleep when you're having a long travel. But the other thing, the major problem was like the bus took long before getting some passengers, and also when you pay, you cannot get off until that bus is full, so you have to wait. You must have a lot of patience. Okay. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching the video. Let me now go home. So for the new subscribers, thank you so much for choosing Mawira's channel. For the returning subscribers, thank you so much. For my amazing moderators, thank you so much for being amazing moderators. I really love you. I will keep on bringing some new videos. Yes, I'll keep on bringing very new videos every now and then, guys. I promise you. So I'm gonna be sending out from here. I say thank you. This has been Thika Town. So see you guys on the next video. Adios.